What's going on, everybody? It's Alex, or XelaGamingg, and pretty much today I'm playing some Call of the Dead, and I just really wanted to go over this topic that has just really been sitting on everybody's mind. And as far as like everybody I know that's been playing the new Call of Duties, and I think everybody wants to give modern Call of Duty a chance, and really didn't mean to do that, but hold on. Okay, now that we are not dead, pretty much everybody wants to give modern Call of Duty a chance, you know, because the people that are open-minded are gonna at least try to give it a chance. But I just think that we're really reaching a point in where modern Call of Duty is just really starting to fall off. Like, we try to give it a chance, we try to do everything that we can to try to enjoy it, right? But it's hard to enjoy a game that's just genuinely not what we grew up playing, like this. And no, it doesn't have to be like this, because they could actually come up with a way for this type of Call of Duty to be viable again. Like, they really could. But they don't care about making it viable. You know why? Because they don't really care like how they used to care. Now bring your ass over here, George, please. I don't know why I didn't reload first. Fuck, I'm gonna just grab it. Oh, and he fucking slowed me down. Pretty much everybody that's given Call of Duty a chance is just so sick and tired of it. Call of Duty is not what it used to be. It's never gonna go back to what it used to be. 999s are boring. Nobody wants to play 999s. And if anybody can disagree with me, please in the comment section, state your opinion on how 999s are very fun. How using crafting tables to get your grenades are so much more fun than what we have right now in front of our screen. No, it's not more fun. Yes, it looks exciting for when a map first comes out, and you know what, I'll give them this. Ashes of the Dam was really well executed. The wonder weapon wasn't as great as we wanted a weapon to be, but you know what, at the end of the day, the map actually ended up being a lot better than I think a lot of people expected it to be. I think a lot of people had very low hopes for the new Call of Duty, but it's just getting to a point where we're not going to keep putting up with this, and a lot of the Call of Duty players are just going to slowly die off to the point to where nobody's going to care about it. And I think Call of Duty as a whole with the franchise is going to get to that point, and I know everybody's been saying this for a very long time, and maybe that's what it's going to take, is people really making them lose their money for them to realize that everybody that's playing this game now is putting the money in their pocket. But who knows, man, they might not ever really give a fuck. But it's just these armor plates don't hit the same. Having to plate up don't hit the same. Like the zombies, they super sprint at you. You either have to camp or spam Casimirs, do some type of glitch, do something, you know what I mean? Jump off the wall with PhD, anything like that. Oh, there we go. Our free perk. Fuck, I was supposed to go buy a perk before I did this. Fuck. Whatever, dude. Oh, that's not the free perk. That was not what I was supposed to do. You know, I will say that's one of the only things I will say that's good, quote unquote good, is about the health, right? Because, you know, if I could have seen his health that was almost gone, I would have definitely not have killed him right there. But it is what it is. You know, we're gonna keep playing. And back to the topic of modern Call of Duty, it's just not the same. And you know, it's really sad, because when you really think about it in retrospect, I think Cold War is genuinely probably a way better game than Black Ops 6 and Black Ops 7. Maybe not in some aspects that Black Ops 6 and 7 both fixed, because obviously 7 fixed a lot of things that were bad about Black Ops 6, but these modern CODs will never feel the same. And then there's this big argument of, oh, everybody's used to the modern CODs. There's a new community. People love modern COD. It's so crazy, because nobody that's actually playing that shit, other than people that are brain dead and are just like very big casuals to the game, give a flying fuck about that shit, like at all. Like, they do not care one bit about that shit. They don't have any type of input or opinion. They just play that shit casually, and they could give a fuck less about how the game is actually going to be played or how it is in the mechanics. Like, you know, it's really not that hard. I think if they just got rid of the crafting table, you know, they got rid of a lot of the things that people hate, the game could be so much better. And you know, I could sit here and yap about so many different things, and honestly, I didn't write a script, because for the past couple videos I've wrote a script, and I got a couple scripts that I haven't even decided to fully implement. You know, I got thumbnails and scripts written, but I haven't executed with them. But you know, I've been wanting to rant this, because it's just something about when I play fucking Black Ops 7, it makes me want to come back to these games. Like literally right after I got done playing Ashes, I went to go play Shadows of Evil, tried to go for a 255. Yeah, I died at 189. Horrible, right? But you know what, I had more fun playing that than I had any of the times playing Black Ops 7. Whether it's curse mode or whether it's any of those things, none of those things hit the same. They'll never hit the same. Not even though this is a hard ass map, I'd rather play this over and over than play the new CODs. And then there's the people that are like, oh, well, quit playing new CODs if you don't like it. Well, is it so bad that we want the Call of Duty developers that, you know, created these great games, which, you know, aren't the same people that created these, right? But we want them to create something good again, right? Like, yeah, things will never go back to the modern point system. Cursed mode is like a great step forward in trying to give people a new experience, because I know they can't just go back, right? They can't, but they could create a new system with, I mean, even if it meant keeping the fucking armor plates, right? You know, let's say they kept the armor plates but changed everything else. That would be something that I think people could deal with, just on the simple fact for them to change back. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you could never build up this amount of points. Not in the modern CODs. You have to kill the zombies for you to even get this shit. And it just doesn't hit the same. And I think it's about time that they just finally stop and change it, and they never will. But it just sucks, because you know what, if you want motivation to play the older CODs, come play the new CODs. Why? Because you'll hate it so much that you'll go back to the old CODs. And I'm so serious, because, you know, sometimes I get tired of the old CODs. I'm like, man, I played this shit a lot when I was growing up. But there's like new levels to it, right? Like, nobody, when we were younger in 2010, you know, 10, 11, 12 years old, none of us were doing the bleed out strat for Call of Duty, right? Or Call of the Dead. I mean, nobody was doing things like that. People weren't flopping till around 70, at least none of the casuals, right? But now that I've been high rounding and getting more involved and meeting more and more people in the community, you really realize that there's a lot of things that you can do in this game, learn about the game, and still become better at the game. That's why, like, Black Ops 1 records will probably always be one of the hardest records to beat, because they're just that hard, you know? Obviously, Box, you know, Box, what's the fuck? I know George is angry. I'm dead. Fuck. Pretty much G-spawn errors, hibernating the game, box error. I don't know if box error and G-spawn error are the same thing. Don't quote me if I'm wrong. But oh no, I'm cooked. I may not be cooked. Okay. And there's just a lot of things about this game that they fix, right? So like in Black Ops 2, there is no limit to hitting the box now. And there's just a lot of different things that they fixed. Now, granted, Black Ops 2 has stragglers. I don't know why they have stragglers, but they have stragglers. And there's just a lot of different things that we miss about the old game. I would rather play Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3 all day, every day, despite the new Call of Duties having a rush of euphoria for the first time of you playing it. And that's about it. But after that, you know, like when the new game came out, I was so happy to play Ashes, but then this new DLC came out and that fucking ruined it all for me. That shit, I could not be fucked with playing that shit. I also can't be fucked with the fact that I went down and now it's gonna be hard as fuck to recover. But long story short, let me try to get this quick revive real quick. I need to train them up. I'm not even playing seriously. I don't know why I give a fuck. And you know what, I'm still a happier person going down on Call of the Dead on Route 16 than playing Black Ops 7, despite this game no longer being viable. But I'm just gonna open this shit. I don't even care. I'm supposed to leave it closed so I can just try this bleed out strat, but we definitely are not seeing that happen. But yeah, this is a cry for help. Call of Duty, please fix your game. Please change it. Stop. I hate this game. Change it, please. Thank you. George, why are you mad? Fuck. Jesus Christ, bro. Nothing like running with no quick revive, no jug, no nothing. I think this is the last of the zombies. Modern COD, you need help. Please. We just want this great game that we loved for so long to be good again. That's all we want. Literally all we want. Nothing else would make anybody happier. And you know, one of the biggest arguments is maybe nobody in the new community would enjoy this style of Call of Duty. There's no way. There's people that just now got into Call of Duty and are getting back into the older ones because they still have such a strong, you know, presence in the community. And it's like, dude, this shit is him. Why would you want to play anything else other than this shit? Like, come on. Like, it's crazy. I seriously can't help but laugh when people say that people wouldn't enjoy this. Like, yes, it's harder, but it's harder because it was meant to be that way. Like, yeah, you can't hit max round on BO1, and I know there might be a couple maps that are close to it, or maybe there might be one that you can, but as far as I know, there is no 255s on Black Ops 1, right? And I'm pretty sure on Black Ops 2, what, Barrier is the only one that anybody's ever hit 255. So there's just a lot of things about these mechanics that made the game great. There's people still finding out things about these old games, and that's what made these games the great games that they are. The fact that people still are finding out things about this game. I just wanted to go interact with that tour. Do I know why? Not at all. Did I still do it? Yes. Fuck it. I'll pack a punch this. Get the fuck away from me. And look at these cool ass fucking custom camos. Like, yeah, you can unlock camos, but you can fucking download the camo and have some of the best fucking camos applied straight to your weapon. And I know I don't have one applied to this because usually I only do it to the maps I'm severely focused on, but I guess I'm gonna go get quick arrive, and then I may try to kill George. George, I didn't want to piss you off, but since you're gonna piss me off, we're gonna come over here. I'm gonna give you some of what you need. Fuck it. All right, George. Hey, if I had double tap, this would be so easy. Fucking bullets shoot so slow, dude. And that's another thing. Them weapon sounds amazing. Like the sounds for weapons now sounds like shit. Even the AK-74U, that sounds so fucking amazing. And then the fucking pack-a-punch version, the pack-a-punch version sounds amazing. I wish I had fucking gameplay for it because I was playing earlier. There we go. Boom, dude. If that's another hot take, if this weapon would have been infinite damage, this weapon would have been amazing. That's the only thing this map was missing. Like, this map was so hard because it was missing an infinite damage weapon. Like, yeah, is it always required? No, but we literally have to board up a window and fucking bleed out the zombies because there's not an infinite damage weapon. And the 2-player record is a higher fucking record because I guess they didn't give a fuck enough about this map to fucking add a great fucking weapon. But that's besides the fucking point. Modern zombies, all the mechanics, the tac sprint, I guess that's removed now. All the different things that are in these new games, please remove them. Like, I just can't help but go on a rant about how bad it is and how much I love these other Call of Duties. And yes, I know none of these things are ever gonna change. But you know what? When I was playing Black Ops 7 the other day, when the new crossbow come out, I really tried to have fun, you know? But the fun is only to an extent. I can only have so much fun. But how can I have fun when this is what we got now, right? And I should insert a clip of Black Ops 7 of me jumping up and down and just fucking spamming the wonder weapon in a fucking corner. Because that's what it was for Ashes of the Damned. The zombies run way too fast for there to be a training. And they tried to bring back training. I think they really did try on farm survival maps and them type of maps. But it ain't gonna hit the same. Until they slow down the zombies, until they remove armor plates, scale back the health. Like, even with current zombies, like, bro, why do they think it's okay that when you get an armored zombie, it smacks off 2 plates? So you have an armored zombie smack you twice, you're cooked. And you know, that's just is what it is. I feel like I've said what I've needed to say. I hate Black Ops 7. I wish that we could get something like this. I feel like custom zombies and OG high rounding is literally what's holding the zombies community together. And they say it's not, but as far as like people that really love and care about the game, I feel like that's the only thing that we have. And anyways, here comes me killing George. So I'm gonna kill George, and then we're gonna, you know what, get our next perk. Fuck him. Die. Yes, bitch, die. I love killing the stupid, ugly motherfucker so much. And then it gives me dead shot. But you know what? That's the end of the video. That's the end of my rant. I could have sat here and made a bullet point of a lot of different things that I wanted to talk about with modern COD, but you know what? I just wanted to play a little bit of OG COD, talk about things that were really sitting on my mind because I tried to give that shit a chance. I truly did. And COD is just in a very fragile state right now, and I don't care what nobody says. Fuck new modern CODs. Doesn't nobody like that shit? If you put this shit in their face and force them to play this shit, I guarantee you they would like this shit. They would. Oh, it's the same copy and paste shit. Yeah, there's a reason why people can play it over and over because it's actually a fucking good game, despite this being one of the hardest maps because of what we got presented to us. But I appreciate anybody that sat here and listened to my rant, if you did or didn't, and you enjoy high round content. You know, I go live every week, at least a couple times a week, and I try to do it every day, just depending on when I have time to. But appreciate you for coming through to watch the video, and that's my rant for today.